This whole control rig was built by our CodeFizz Editor Agent, and I did not lift a finger. Every control you see here is its work: the breast and hip jiggle, the hair physics down the braid. 311 bones from a single prompt. Here is the prompt. Pause if you want to read it. A graph rig, not a modular one. Root and center of gravity controls. FK down the spine. IK on both arms and legs, and secondary motion for her breasts and butt plus all of her hair. I press enter and it takes over. First, it reads its own control rig reference files. Then it verifies the mesh and the target path. Everything runs through the CFA command line, nothing by hand. Then it creates the rig from the skeletal mesh and opens it. It dumps the whole hierarchy and derives what every chain is from the geometry rather than the bone names, which is exactly the part that would mislead it. Then it catches something important. The arms run one way along the lateral axis and the legs run the opposite way. Mirror that blindly and the rig breaks. The mesh already has an artist-authored physics asset, so it reads those capsules instead of inventing its own. The braid runs 93 centimeters down the spine. It checks its own rotation maths and gets zero error. Its first pole placement lands the tips on the wrong side of the midline, so it throws that away and places them again properly. Its own gate then tells it only 27 of 31 controls were actually checked, so it goes back for the rest. Knee poles land 44 centimeters forward, elbows 25 back. Now the part one would genuinely dread doing by hand. It builds a library of reusable functions, so a leg or a hair chain is authored once. The graph gate comes back clean. Zero errors and 194 nodes across 21 graphs, with the physics census landing exactly where it designed it. Now I drive it myself. I drag the chest control side to side, and the breast physics answer on their own, settling after the move instead of snapping back. Then the IK. I lift the foot control, and the leg follows it up. The braid has its own chain, so it swings out when I move her and settles instead of swinging forever. Round the back, the butt physics does the same, jiggling on the move and then damping down. None of it is baked in. It exposed the physics as rig variables, so this is jiggle intensity. One float scaling hair, breasts, and hips together. Drive it from an animation blueprint and push it from gameplay. I drop the rig straight into the level. Animation mode gives me the whole control hierarchy: root, cog, spine, the FK arms and legs, and both IK limbs, and the hair and flesh physics keeps simulating right there in the world. From here it is just posing. I am on the hand controls, rotating the arms, and the chest and braid react to every move because the solver is still running. I never asked for cloth physics on the dress, so there is none. Worth seeing how it structured this, because that is the part that lasts. One physics solver at the top, then separate passes for the colliders, the hair, and the flesh. Turn on show bodies, and every capsule is visible. 67 total, 51 for the hair, and 8 for the flesh on the chest and butt. None of this is tied to a humanoid skeleton, an animal rig, a dinosaur, even a snake. It does not depend on any particular bone structure. A graph rig is only one of the options. These are the asset types: control rig modules and full modular rigs, and the agent can author those too. Modular rigs get their own video. Control rig is one piece of it. The same agent covers Niagara, blueprints, UMG, PCG, and StateTree. Start a free trial at codefizz.dev.